me and you will be replaced. They won't find a trace of you anywhere or any place.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Raw here for Season 5 of WWE 2K25 Universe Mode, kicking things off with a bang here tonight with tag team action. Santos Escobar, Rey Mysterio, the LWO in tag action against Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, the new Catch Republic. And of course, that is continuing our World Tag Team Title Tournament from last season in the semi-finals here to kick off this episode. One of those semi-finals matches heads off right now as we get down to ringside. Well, what a way to kick off our episode's action. Then continuing the WWE World Tag Team Title Tournament here tonight. Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio teaming against the new Catch Republic here tonight. And what a matchup this should be to kick off the show.
The following contest is a Tag Team Championship Tournament Semi-Finals match. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 375 pounds, Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar, the LWO.
The LWO set for in-ring action here to kick off this episode of Raw, and what a night of action it should be here on our first Raw of Season 5 of WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. See, LWO are in the ring. LWO are in the ring, ready for action here tonight against Pete Dunne and his partner.
And their opponents, first representing New Catch Republic from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne making his way down to the ring, getting one step closer to continuing this WWE World Tag Team Title Tournament. Of course, we do have the new World Tag Team titles and the new WWE Tag Team Championship now on WWE 2K25, so those will be represented on both of our Raw and SmackDown brands. SmackDown having the WWE titles, Raw having the World Tag Team Championships. And one of these teams could be very well the next World Tag Team Champions in this World Tag Team Title Tournament here. And of course, Pete Dunne's partner here tonight on Raw, none other than Tyler Bate. They go by the new Catch Republic.
And representing New Catch Republic from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate.
The big strong boy makes his way down to the ring for tag team action here to kick off the night as we continue the World Tag Team Title Tournament. Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne versus the LWOs, Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio. I say, let's get into the action. Here we are, Rey Mysterio kicking it off for the LWO. Pete Dunne for New Catch Republic. We are center of the ring, right hand here by Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne on the arm of Rey Mysterio, taking him down to the mat with a thud there. Looking for a shot there. Shot to the midsection by Rey. Rey taking out the leg. The knee taken out by Pete Dunne. Looking for the chop. Rey Mysterio thwarts that attack. Takes him over with a head scissors. Already fast-paced action to kick off this tag team bout here on our first episode of Raw of Season 5. Rey Mysterio now. Irish Whip sends him to the ropes. Double drop kick here by the LWO. And on a pin here, it's Santos Escobar right off the bat. A 1 and a kick out before 2. Of course, I think Santos Escobar knows probably not going to get the 3 count there, but it's the energy expelled by Pete Dunne to kick out of that he's really looking for. Santos Escobar off the ropes with a huge leg drop right there on Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne with a sneaky roll up here on Santos Escobar. Could this catch him off guard? No, a kick out before 2 there. Got the 1 count just barely right there by Pete Dunne. Floats out to the top. Reverse DDT right there on Pete Dunne. Escobar going to maintain the offense here in this tag team bout at the beginning of this Raw show for Season 5. And a clothesline by the Bruiserweight, taking down Santos Escobar. And now Pete Dunne with the head scissors here on Santos Escobar, looking to make him submit, but Escobar, slamming him down to the mat right there. Has the damage been done though by that head scissors? Escobar locks up here one more time, taking him up. Escobar, unique offensive maneuver right here, holds him in for the pin. The 1. No, and a kick out before 2 again. Pete Dunne staying alive. Escobar ties up with Pete Dunne. Irish Whip sends him into the corner. Tag into Rey Mysterio. Mysterio from up top here, going to look to fly. Escobar with the assist right there. Rey in on a pin count. Is this going to be enough? No, not even a 2 count again. A Bruiserweight powering out of that pin attempt. Snapmare takes him over. Rey Mysterio going to secure the head here, Pete Dunne, but Pete Dunne floats up to the back. Dunne with a clothesline takes down the Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. Pete Dunne now with an Irish Whip sends him into the corner. Pete Dunne now tag into Tyler Bate. New Catch Republic going to be on a tag team roll here. Drop toe hold into an elbow right into the back of the neck of the Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. Santos Escobar taking off the apron there. Taken out of this matchup momentarily. Looking for the dive. Rey Mysterio well scouted. And that's the Hall of Famer at work right here off the springboard. Taking down Tyler Bate on the floor on the outside. Rey Mysterio, one of the best luchadors to ever play the game here, if not the best. And he's showing why that's the case. Springboard right here. Hurricane Rana takes over Tyler Bate. And on a pin attempt here. Semi-final action underway here for the World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Rey Mysterio sending him into the corner here. Tag into Santos Escobar. Another snapmare here by Rey. The assist here by Santos Escobar. Taking down Tyler Bate. What action this is here to call on Raw with a spinebuster. Escobar nails a giant spinebuster here on Tyler Bate. Escobar now with an Irish Whip sends him to the ropes. Escobar with a drop down. The leapfrog. Catching him. What? Changes his mind right there with a leg drop. And in on a pin and a kick out before 2 once again. Thought he was going for that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker right there. Changed his mind, dropped the leg. Smart offense there by Santos Escobar. Right hand. Escobar now goes behind here, and Tyler Bate. German suplex landed right on his neck right there. Santos Escobar. Massive offense. Step up enziguri. Tyler Bate trying to get up to his feet. Santos Escobar not giving him any breather room. Sends him to the ropes. Escobar with a flapjack here on Tyler Bate. Tag into Rey Mysterio. The flurry of offense there from Santos Escobar could get him an opportunity here. Rey Mysterio dialing it up, looking 619 here on Tyler Bate. Rey up to the top rope. Wait, Pete Dunne throws the Hall of Famer off the top rope. Getting involved in this matchup, and Rey Mysterio going to make him pay. Rey heading out to the apron. Rey Mysterio Hurricane Rana there on Tyler Bate. Ray gonna head up top. Tyler Bate trying to crawl away from the corner. Rey Mysterio. Tag in. Pete Dunne made the tag. Santos Escobar with a tag, and then Pete Dunne just caught a knee right into the chin. Santos Escobar, and now the chops here. Drop kick by Escobar takes down Pete Dunne, and Escobar now leg drop here on Dunne. Santos Escobar looking to maintain this offense here. Escobar, Irish whip, reversed here. Escobar on the apron now. Forearm shot here by Pete Dunne, and Pete Dunne, DDT on the apron! Landing head first on the LED board, the hardest part of that ring on the outside. What a DDT there by the bruiserweight. Back into the ring goes Escobar. Pete Dunne looking to maintain this offense, and now Rey Mysterio trying to return the favor. Did not work. Might have been enough of a distraction though. Santos Escobar nails the finishing maneuver. In on the pin. And Tyler Bate in to break up the pin on Pete Dunne. Santos Escobar takes him off the apron. Escobar now heading up top here. Escobar with a dive. Escobar tag into Rey Mysterio. Mysterio has an opportunity. Shoulder block takes him off the apron. Mysterio picking up Pete Dunne here. Mysterio looking for the clothesline. Dunne reverses. Mysterio takes out the knee. Mysterio's got him down. Heading up top. Mysterio gonna look to fly. Frog splash! In on the pin. This could do it. 1, 2, 3. Mysterio and Santos Escobar have done it. What a tag team bout to start off the first episode of Raw of Season 5. LWO with a big victory in the semifinals of the World Tag Team Title Tournament. Ray with the assist from up top here early on. That shoulder block to the bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Beautiful tag team maneuvers here by the LWOs. Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio. This might have been the turning point. That beautiful German suplex. Flapjack there early on. Rey Mysterio would hit the 619, dialed it up. But Pete Dunne would get involved off the frog splash the first time around. Santos Escobar would nail the finishing maneuver here, but get interrupted by Tyler Bate. Santos Escobar would nail a splash from up top. Mysterio would follow it up with a frog splash of his own for the win.
Here are your winners, Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. The LWO.
What a way to kick off the first episode of Raw for Season 5. World Tag Team Title Tournament. Semi-final winners right here. Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. More action to come here tonight on Raw. Welcome back inside the arena. Wait. What? Oh, man. Could it really be him? Making an appearance here on the first episode of Raw for Season 5. He's here. The final boss on the first episode of Raw for Season 5 has arrived. the People's Champ, the Brahma Bull, whatever you want to call him, he is here on Raw. It's final boss time here tonight. It's The Rock with that People's Championship belt specially gifted to him. The Rock, the final boss, is here tonight on the first episode of Raw. As the final boss makes his way down to the ring.
The contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock!
I am so excited for another season of Universe Mode right here on APN Gaming, here for WWE 2K25 for both Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. And could there be a better way than to kick it off the first episode of Raw than with the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, The Rock, the final boss. What action we've already had here tonight on Raw. Still more action to come. But The Rock is here for a special announcement here tonight on Raw. Let's see what The Rock has to say here on the first episode of Raw for Season 5. Well, a trade window has been opened up across all brands here for Season 5 of Universe Mode. And what a main event we have scheduled here tonight. AJ Styles, former SmackDown superstar, against newcomer making his debut here for Universe Mode, Season 5, Andrade. What a main event. Let's head down to ringside and get right into this action. Welcome back inside the arena for main event action here tonight. The special announcement was made by the final boss, The Rock, and this man is making his way to the Raw brand. Former United States champion from SmackDown, now here on Raw, AJ Styles.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles making his way down to the ring for main event action as Raw's newest asset here. Former United States champion going to be going up against a new debuting superstar and Andrade. Andrade all over the independent scene, formerly with the WWE. Andrade with other companies. Phenomenal athlete. And that's pun intended here tonight. It'll be AJ Styles versus Andrade in what should be phenomenal action here in the main event of Raw. And here comes Andrade. What a matchup this should be.
And his opponent, from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Andrade!
Andrade, phenomenal athlete, a lucha background. AJ's going to want to keep an eye out for that elbow from Andrade. As Andrade looks to make an impact here on the Raw brand. In the coming weeks, The Rock has already announced a trade window opened up across Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. So that means superstars could be switching brands. And we will come up with final rosters for Season 5 here in the coming weeks. First, we got another major announcement to make in regards to Universe Mode as we get ready to get this action underway here in the main event. Here in the first episode of Raw for Season 5 for WWE 2K25. NXT goes live here on the channel. NXT will be a new live show as part of a live stream. On occasion, NXT will be featured premium live events, regular weekly episodes. Will they be every week on YouTube? Maybe not, but when NXT is showcased on this channel, it will be live. It will be as part of a live stream. Roll up here, which will make it a slightly less formal than this setting of Raw and SmackDown. A more interactive live base for NXT. But who will that roster be with this trade window that has opened up? People might be moving around. And on a pin, kick out before 2 from Andrade here in the main event. Andrade with an Irish whip sends AJ into the corner. Massive chop across the chest. Andrade now looking to head up top. Andrade looking to fly with a moonsault. Lands, nails it a second time. In on a pin. 1. AJ scouted it, but Andrade was able to counter that well-scouted attempt there from AJ Styles to avoid that moonsault. Looking for another chop here. AJ with a shot there on Andrade. AJ now taking him up. Neckbreaker there on Andrade. AJ now meeting Andrade outside on the floor. Kick to the head right there. AJ with a Pele kick on the outside. Main event action here. As Andrade's got the arm hooked here. Shot to the midsection of AJ Styles. Andrade now looking for the Hurricane Rana on the outside, taking down the former United States champion AJ. Andrade up on the barricade now. Andrade gonna look to fly. Moonsault taking down Styles on the floor. We're at a count of 6. Andrade's breaking up the count here. Andrade doesn't want to win by count out, that's for sure. His debut matchup, Andrade wants to make an impact here tonight. Andrade off the springboard drop kick. Beautiful drop kick there to AJ Styles. In on a pin attempt here in the main event on the former United States champion and a kick out before 2. AJ rolls out of harm's way. Coming back into the ring, meeting face to face with Andrade. Andrade reverses. Trading blows here now with rights and lefts from Andrade to AJ Styles. Irish whip sends him to the ropes. Andrade ducks at a counter. Clothesline gets caught by AJ Styles. Sweeping the leg of Styles now. Andrade right back to an offensive base. What main event action here on Raw. Andrade now perched in the corner, calling Styles up to his feet. Andrade now gonna look off the springboard, looking for the Hurricane Rana. AJ Styles reversed. What a matchup. He's got him in the wheelbarrow facebuster right there, taking him down. The debuting Andrade with an enziguri right there on AJ Styles. Looking to catch him here. Andrade with a double axe handle across the back of Styles. This could be a big win here for Andrade tonight. Defeating AJ Styles, Raw's newest acquisition and former United States champion. Andrade looking for shots here. We're going back and forth here. Andrade with another shot. AJ with a shot. Rights and lefts are being thrown here. Chop across the chest. Andrade asking for more. AJ asking for more. Andrade chop into the chest, takes him down. And now Andrade off the springboard. This time he catches a Hurricane Rana to AJ Styles. Andrade fired up here tonight in the main event of Raw. Andrade, back elbow right there, catches Styles. That's what I was talking about. Styles had to be careful and watch out for that elbow as Andrade gonna look to put this one away. The message delivered to AJ Styles, a finishing move in on the pin. 1, 2, no, and Styles kicks out before 3. What a match. As Andrade gonna look to fly and does, lands on Styles on the floor on the outside. What a first episode of Raw here for Universe Mode Season 5. Andrade versus AJ Styles, and the main event doesn't get any better than that. And on a pin there after that dive to the outside, this could do it. 1, 2, no, and a kick out before 3. AJ Styles stays alive here. Andrade with a chop. Another one across the chest. Styles with a shot to the midsection. Styles takes him up with a hip toss right there. Styles off the springboard. Moonsault onto Andrade right there. That could do it. AJ Styles sizing him up. Off the springboard. Massive DDT, middle of the ring. Andrade could be in trouble. AJ Styles now with a submission attempt. Locked in on Andrade. Could he make him tap out here? The debuting Andrade could be in trouble. Andrade trying to survive this, struggling to get out, but he does. Removes the arms. Andrade. Has the damage been done here, though? Andrade with a chop. Another one. AJ firing back. AJ looks like he's busted open above the eye there. Trading shots back and forth. Styles takes him down. Flatliner there on Andrade. AJ gonna look to put him away. Can he do it? No, reversed. He was looking for the Styles clash. Got him up. Reversed here by Styles. Reverse DDT. Andrade rolls out of harm's way. Styles calls him up to his feet. AJ Styles gonna fly. Misses. Andrade might have just kept out of way just long enough. Andrade off the apron. Nails Styles with a springboard. The flurry of offense. Both of these men bruised and battered here in the main event of Raw. Andrade heading up top. Andrade calling up Styles from the top rope. Gets caught. Wait, Styles with a massive powerbomb in on the pin. This could do it. 2, no, and a kick out. Andrade stays alive. What a main event. Reversed here by Andrade. Andrade sizes him up. Andrade's got it. The DDT locked in. The finisher by Andrade here for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and he does it. What a massive victory here for Andrade tonight in the main event. And look at these beautiful highlights. That moonsault there by Andrade. Neckbreaker early on by Styles. Andrade with this beautiful barricade moonsault attempt. Andrade with a missile dropkick springboard right there. Look at that beautiful Hurricane Rana. Andrade might be a force to be reckoned with. That back elbow that I talked about at the start of it all. The message was not enough for Andrade to pick up the 3 count. This might have been the turning point in the whole matchup right there with that springboard dive. The power bomb, we thought AJ Styles might have had him right there with that power bomb. But it was this beautiful DDT that did it.
Here is your winner, Andrade!
Well, if you're not excited for another season here, you're going to miss out. Andrade with a big victory here in the main event of Raw. The first episode of Raw for Universe Mode Season 5 for WWE 2K25. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. More action to come here on APN Gaming.